it's not even just one. It's multiple reasons why I feel the 9th anniversary is already the best anniversary in Dokkan history. And listen, this video only exists because I'm excited about Dokkan. I love Dokkan, all right? And I want you to let me know if you agree with the points that I make in the video. I also want to say that we are literally like 3 or 2 subscribers away from 60.7. If you want to make that number go up, I would appreciate you. You have the power over that. Thank you for the love and support. We are hitting 61K in February, and I would love for you to be a part of the family and grow with the family as we hit that. So thank you again for all the love and support, especially recently on the videos. Here we go. So let me list out point number 1, okay? The first reason why this anniversary is the best anniversary of all time, for me at least, compared to every other anniversary, right, is the fact that we finally have an extreme class character in part 1, which is a W for me personally, right? Because it's more extreme class. What's the word? When you're giving more love to more extreme class representation. There you go. But not only that, he's the best character in the game. That is one of the biggest W's so far out of this anniversary. An extreme class character in part 1 is the best character in the game. Yes, there's certain things that we can nitpick about Broly, but he is the best character in the game. It's just how it is, right? So that in of itself is a W for me. Another W is that the gap of power between these two is not really that much, especially when you consider Gogeta has a very interesting and really powerful mechanic that is tied only to him. I mean, other characters will have it in the future, obviously, right? But the fact that he introduced that completely new mechanic, which really kind of evens the playing field. I do believe Broly's a little bit better still, but Gogeta's right there is another W for me. This isn't really a situation where 8th anniversary or even 6th anniversary, we have one clear-cut better character, and the other one is like, top 7, top 6, top 5, Like, I do believe Gogeta at lowest is maybe number 3, but even then I still consider him number 2. Right? These two characters for me are the best characters in the game. You can make arguments for Gogeta, I get that. I'm not here to really place him. I'm just here to let you know that these characters being close in power, even though Broly's better, but still being close in power, is a W for me. I don't like anniversaries where one character, like the 6th anniversary for example, where you have one character who's just so far and away better than the other one, it kind of kills the excitement for me. Both of these characters are exciting and worth summoning for, which is another massive W for me, which some anniversaries just don't have, right? So we kick those anniversaries out of the race so far. So those are 2 W's right then and there. A third W, again, this is all subjective, but a third W for me is that the animations for both of these characters are, for me, top 3 in the game. How rare is it that we have anniversary characters that have best animations in the game, period? Like STR Gogeta from the 5th anniversary, I believe, has the best animations in the game. But did Broly's animations, hello? Gogeta's animations, hello? Like, it's so hard for me to, like, really evaluate where I want to, like, which animations I want to rank. And because these animations are so amazing and so beautiful to look at, I low-key feel like I'm in the 5th anniversary again, where watching those animations over and over again was just so beautiful. That's the feeling I get. That's nostalgic feeling, and that feeling alone is just making me even that much more excited for these characters. So that's 3 W's with just the headliners themselves, okay? Another W is the banner unit. There has not been a good banner unit for an anniversary in a long, and when I say good, I mean like genuinely runnable, like you got to put them on the team. That's what this Golden Frieza is. Let's think back. 8th anniversary, what came out? We had the Age of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo. No. Ice and Nova, absolutely not. 8th anniversary, out of the running already. 7th anniversary, what do we get? We got Texan, who's definitely good, but not on this Golden Frieza's level upon release. And then the Gods banner was STR Broly, fine, but not on the same level of this Golden Frieza, of course, on release. That's what we're comparing it to. And then 6th anniversary, yeah, no. The 6th anniversary, the Gohan and Piccolo and the Gohan and Golden Frieza, no, those characters were not on the level of this Golden Frieza. 5th anniversary, STR Bardock and Guinea, no. Trunks and Mai, very good when facing Goku Black or something, but no, right? So we can look back as far as however you want. This Golden Frieza, I've been begging for a good banner unit for an anniversary, and this Golden Frieza is literally exactly that. Hopefully they carry that in part 2, but even then, it's like, this is the first anniversary I feel that, you know, that's happened in the last 4 or 5 years where we have an actual genuinely, oh my god, how crazy is this banner unit? We don't get crazy banner units for anniversary. This is like the first time, at least from my recent memory. So let me know. Moving on, another W about this anniversary is the EZAs. And the fact that EZAs are great, right? And Dokkan does a great job at choosing EZAs for certain celebrations, and we know that anniversaries tend to have not only a lot of EZAs, but a lot of like hype EZAs. If I take a look at the 7th anniversary, right, this is the 7th anniversary, just to take a quick look at the EZA content, right? So I believe this is part 1. Wait, were there no? Am I tripping, or there wasn't a single EZA in part 1? Am I gotta be? Oh, okay. Well, there has to be an EZA in part 1, right? Unless they just don't list it here. There was no EZA in part 1 of the 7th anniversary. That can't be right. I mean, I don't remember. So, yeah. So these two. So like, out of these EZAs, God Goku turned out to be absolutely amazing, right? And then Gogeta's, we were definitely looking forward to Gogeta, right? So I'll give that. But like, no one really cared about Omega. We wanted these EZAs absolutely, but like, these weren't like, oh my god, really hype EZAs, right? Part 3 EZAs, I mean, we already know the anniversary characters were going to be EZAing, so that was kind of like, not actually, this was, yeah, so we actually didn't know. Okay, so this is the start of the anniversary EZA stuff. So on that front, I mean, it's one of those things where can't really compare it too much in terms of then, but we know that in this anniversary we're getting these 2 EZAs as well. So not only do we have, right, an STR UI Goku EZA, who is absurd, by the way. This guy is a monster, right? We can all agree there. Yes, okay, cool. He is a monster EZA, an EZA we've been asking for a very, very long time. On top of that, you know who else was announced? This character, another character we've been begging for an EZA. So even though this celebration isn't TOP, they are buffing the heck out of TOP. Part 2, I mean, could easily really be TOP with the way they're choosing to buff these characters. But to be fair, the celebration is Super, right? So this takes place in Super. It's maybe it could just be a coincidence that both Super characters are you know, TOP, but that's besides the point. These 2 characters being characters that we've been asking for a very long time, and one of them being really good gives me a lot of hope for this character, who could easily be, with just a simple line in their passive or 2, this can end up being one of the best units in the game. Like, they are not that far off. So just the I am more excited about these EZAs than I am about any other EZA and any other anniversary ever, especially when you consider that we're getting these 2 as well. I believe LRAGL UI Goku has to be like one of the most anticipated EZAs of all time, right? In terms of, you know, already knowing that we're getting these EZA, or we already got this EZA and we're getting this EZA. Like UI Goku is one of those EZAs that we are really interested in seeing how they're going to build him, because he was just the best unit in the game for free in the 6th anniversary. Now it's the 9th anniversary, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how they ended up building this guy, especially with Vegeta here. Like, come on, dude. These EZAs, this EZA, it's super exciting. One of the most exciting lineups of EZAs ever for any anniversary ever. And then of course STR UI Goku's a monster. Of course Golden Frieza is a monster. Of course the units themselves are monsters. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see how this free-to-play Beerus ends up turning out. I understand that. Let me see if I can actually pull up Beerus here. If I do Realm of Gods, let me see if I can find physical Beerus here. So I like, you know, 2 key, 120 each attack, you know, up to 60%. And then like, this is not a bad kit, right? knowing that of course we're going to get an awakening to this, and then of course an easy A. So if this free-to-play character ends up being the best free-to-play character in the game, then it's gonna be best anniversary in the game, like just hands down. Because anniversary characters, even with similar mechanics as the anniversary units themselves, like the headliners, are still just not like all that. So I am really, really, really interested in seeing how good Beerus becomes. But I think Beerus himself as an anniversary LR is just very exciting. I think he is the most exciting free-to-play LR that we've gotten in also quite some time. Because what, you have 5th anniversary Goku Black and Zamasu. Like, I wasn't really hyped for that. We just grinded it because it was there, right? Last year, Babidi and Majin Vegeta, definitely a hype pick, but I grinded it personally because it was there, right? So these free-to-play LRs are definitely, you know, good and quote-unquote hype, but Beerus himself is just a more hype character, especially to be getting, like, finally a standalone LR Beerus. Like, we don't have that in the game. Like, it's just so many W's, dude. Like, come on, man. I'll see you in the next one, man. Take care. Take care, and peace. And let me know if you agree, but take care and peace.